We'll start this routine on our backs. Slowly zip from your tailbone to your pubic bone, to your hip points, to your low ribs. This doesn't necessarily mean that you have to put your low back on the floor. You may wish to keep your low back neutral. Once you've chosen your low back position and you've zipped up through the core, begin to lift your legs to the tabletop position. Inhale, take your arms up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, reach one leg away. Flex that foot, push it away. Only take it as low as you need to feel the abdominals with no strain. Inhale, pull it back in. Exhale, zip, and reach the other leg away. No strain in the lower back or the pelvic floor. Inhale, pull it in. If you do feel strain, take it up a little higher. Inhale, pull it back in. Exhale, other leg. Zipping through the core. Inhale, pull it in. Now you're going to keep going with the legs. And then add in the opposite arm. Again, only go into an angle that allows your abdominals and your pelvic floor to draw in towards the center. Take this a few more times. Always taking your angle closer to the ceiling when you need to. For stability, avoiding strain while challenging those core muscles. When you're ready, take your hands to your knees. Start to push hands into knees a little bit. You'll feel a little more core firing a lot if you push harder. Now we're going same leg and knee. So as you exhale, same arm and leg, move away. Inhale, push together. And as you exhale, reach the other one. Inhale, push, leg into arm. Exhale, reach. Inhale, push. Exhale, reach. And again, you can go up. Inhale, push. Exhale, reach. So don't let my angles influence you. Try it out. You can always take that leg straight up to the ceiling. Same thing with the arm. And then gradually start to take them out until you find just the right point. That Cinderella point. Not too much, not too little. One more on the other side. And then hug the knees in towards you. Take a deep breath here. Now, getting the upper abdominals engaged. Exhale, take your legs to tabletop. Zip up the core and curl your upper body up. As you inhale, push your head back into your hands. See if you can get your neck to relax here. And as you exhale, straighten the right leg. Twist right. Inhale, pull it back in. Exhale, straighten left leg. Inhale, pull it in. Same thing with the angle of the leg. If it feels better to your pelvic floor or your lower back to take the angle high, go ahead and do so. You'll still feel those abdominals working, especially stabilizing you as you twist. Because we're keeping the pelvis, the navel, facing the ceiling, even as we twist the rib cage. One more time on each side. And then draw the knees in towards you. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, place your left foot on the mat. And as you inhale, take hold behind your right thigh. As you exhale, flex this right foot and kick it on the diagonal. So it's going up and to the left. And at the end of that breath, you're going to point the foot, yes, and pull it back in. As you exhale, flex and push it away. Inhale to point. Feel that stretch all along the sciatic nerve and pull it back in. Exhale as you flex, press it away. Inhale as you point and pull it back in. 2 more times. And if you like, pin your right hip down to the mat. Maybe even drag it towards the wall a little bit, away from your right shoulder. And then we're going to straighten out through this leg, point the foot, take hold wherever you like, and breathe right here. Maybe straighten that left leg too. Breathing in, breathing out, pressing that right hip away from the right shoulder, And gradually we're taking this leg all the way over to the left. Now you may want to start by bending the knee. Roll to your left side. Keep pressing this right hip away from the right shoulder as this left shoulder comes down. Turn to look up towards the ceiling. And here you can begin to kick out through that right leg. Of course, you can repeat what we did before, bending and straightening. Or you can just find the straight leg. Maybe even press this right foot into another wall or a piece of heavy, stable furniture so that the both feet can actually push into something stable, and you can reach that right hip away from the right shoulder. Maybe even float that right shoulder down to the ground. Deep breath here. You're either moving this right leg or keeping it still, pressing it into a wall or other stable object. Settle into your breath here. Make sure you're letting that right shoulder drop, even if it means lifting up this right leg a little on the wall or the props. And then slowly bring that right leg back in towards you. Now from here, we're setting that right foot down, extending the left leg up and a little to the right. So you're going diagonal, pointing the toe, feeling that stretch through the whole range and the route that the sciatic nerve travels, and then bending that knee, pulling it back in. You can hold on behind this left thigh. Exhale as you flex the leg away, and then point and inhale, pull it back in. Exhale as you flex. Inhale as you point, bring it back in. Keep going with your breath. And you're reaching this left hip away from you towards the wall. Maybe even holding on to it with your left hand to ensure. When you're ready, you're going to extend this left leg, point the left toes, and hold here. Now you can keep left hand on your hip. You can change your arm position, supporting this leg however you like. Maybe even use a strap. But keep pointing that toe as you extend the right leg now, down towards the mat and out towards a wall. Deep, steady breath here. Take your time. Eventually you're going to roll towards your right side. And your right toes will now be pointing out towards a different wall instead of up towards the ceiling. You're going to bend this top leg, the left leg, as you come into this twist, just to ease up on the stretch a little bit. Get your right foot onto a wall or other sturdy object. And then from here, you're either extending that left leg, pointing as you bend it, moving in and out of this stretch through the left hip and hamstrings, or just extend that left leg, plant it on a wall or a piece of sturdy furniture, and then drop this left shoulder down towards the mat, open up the arm. Turn to look up towards the ceiling and rearrange your shoulder blades if that feels good. Reach your left hip away from your left shoulder, and then breathe into these ribs. Let yourself settle into this twist. Supporting it with props or walls. Letting this left shoulder drop, even if that means lifting the left leg a little. Spend as many breaths in this twist as your body feels beneficial. You might take a little longer on this side if you find those tighter spots. And when you are done, you'll bend the knee and come back to center, resting here.